Well, here we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dixieland Army Saturday line battle. As fought on a New York server, the fine city of New York. Now, let's see. Let's have a look. You've got on the Confederacy, North Carolinians, obviously there's Moraine in there, Georgian, the 1st Kentucky, and Virginia. Let's see who else is in there. That's pretty much it there. Yep, you got Kentuckians, Georgians, and on the right side, fighting for the Union, we have, of course, the CHLS. Now, the TTR's in there as well. And, of course, the West Point Military Academy. And the 52nd New York, the 24th Georgia. Now, let's see. The 1st Kansas in there as well. Oh, so many. And the 8th US. So, let's see what's going on, because we can hear, as we fly over the top of the spawn area, we see cavalry making its way across the fields, as poor old Kylo has just sabred himself and fallen off the server. Ah, it's 1st Sea Lord Ford. Wow, that's lots of Lords Fords, and yeah, that's quite a mouthful. Ouch! Nevada and Lon 27 from Kansas and TTR taken down. Here is popped out warrior colonel of the 2nd Georgia. Doesn't he look handsome in that hat and the fine beard? Pulls out his Colt, ready to take a pot shot at the enemy. And there we go, in comes the enemy with a slice and a dice. Oh, look at that, avoided the slice, the courtesy of that tree. So great placement there. Oh, but sliced across the back. The Pop-Tart has been sliced, and whoa, Ezio with a fine kill into multiple members of North Carolina and Pennsylvania. Oh, dearie me. So, oh look, as if by magic. That's Heathbar, literally just jumped out of a hay bale. That was somewhat strange, but he's managed to survive. So good play there by Heathbar. He's made it away, and they're reforming with the likes of Pop Soldier, Lieutenant Colonel of the 2nd. So let's see if we can find out what's going on, generally from a point of view of strategy, and to see how the regiments are laid out and what's going on with the general push in the battle as Huron goes down. And here you can see the cannon set up. These fine fellows, look at this. There's Daniel from North Carolina. Oh, horsey, going past. And these guys, Corporal Whitman from the North Carolinian Artillery. You've also got Staff Adjutant Moraine defending herself. No charging at the moment. Oh, fine. Slice into the horse as he goes past. Got to watch her back. For exactly that reason. And over here on the side, Colonel Brandon Pye. Or Brandon and Pye. And down goes poor Lady Moraine. Or Adjutant Moraine is no more. And there's Corporal Whitman. Oh, down goes the horse. And they're in quickly for the stab. And a bayonet attack. And oh, goodness me. Yeah, he got diddled in the worst way. Wasn't pleasant. So, looks like we've lost PFC Wenzel from the Kansas Brigade. Or Regiment, I should say. And down here, the West Point Military Academy are getting themselves set up. And I do apologise. They did tell me what the CHLS was. And I've completely forgotten because I have a brain like a goldfish. Oh, nice shot into Smitty. Poor old Smitty there from North Carolina. Had good luck, or GL in his name. And yeah, didn't do him much good. But now you can see Enforcer, Lone Wolf taken down. Brigadier General Rebelax from the West Point Military Academy has been killed. And now the guys remaining from the WPMA are on the run. And here, in with a North Carolina. Look at this rifle butt action. Some butt action going on here from Nachil. Look at that. Fine butt work. Look at this. Expert in all things butt related. And down he goes. So there we have it. Now, let's see these guys moving away. Reforming the 5th Georgian. And you can see over the top of the hill here, prospective enemy making their way up. 21 versus 38. And here is, of course, the first CHLS. And there's Engineer Captain Miku. Oh, forced to stop. Look at this. They were charging in. And the boys now have to reform very quickly. Dear, oh dear. Getting them together. Getting the rest of the boys into position. And now... Oh dear, the North Carolinians are going to suffer some casualties now. As now you can see down goes Engineer Captain Miku. And the CHLS are backing off somewhat. But on the right flank is the 52nd New York Dark Abyss and friends. Moving up, leading the attack is of course Captain Gunmaster. Showing his ability with the pistol. Look at that, a couple of shots into the enemy. And it looks like he might be bleeding as Gunmaster kills poor old PFC Franz and then gets stabbed in the face with a bayonet for his own troubles. Never mind. So, let's look at numbers. 10 versus 36. So right now, the Confederacy has a distinct advantage by about 20 people. And bit of medicing going on. Yep. Come on, get in there with the medic bandage. Somebody just got taken down with a headshot. That was DGME existing, who is no longer existing. And Brigadier General Voltag here. And Sergeant Flopsy, or Floopsy. Fine name, sir. Lance Corporal Jose. Let's see. Kilobytes, First Lieutenant of the 5th Georgian. Now, these guys pulling back. The Union only have 6 remaining. Let's see. There, of course, AOS. And a few members. Down goes Sergeant Bill from the CHLS. Dear, oh dear. Oh, what's this? A lone soldier hiding behind a rock. Emmerich John from the 18th US. AOS, Army of the South, I believe. Let's look behind the rock. And see the enemy coming towards him. The bayonet's fixed. He's going to try and get an advantage. He's going to look on his left side. There's the enemy. And he's missed his chance and goes in for an attack. Gets stabbed once and stabbed twice. Sadly for John, his attack was unsuccessful. And Sergeant Floopsy, oh, missed the man, Cadet Henson from the 18th US, going in for a stab and a grab, gets stabbed and then doesn't grab. Now, this is the only person or one of the few people remaining. 2 members of the Union. As down goes Pop Soldier. And Swarek taking down Cadet Breezy. Oh goodness me, look at this. Oh, this could be brutal. This could be very brutal indeed. There it is indeed, as Colonel Praline is taken down from the 1st Kansas. And we move on to the next round. And here we are in the 2nd round. As the boys getting themselves set up. The cannons moving into position. There's Engineer Captain Haruron from CHLS. There's Miku also moving out with the other members of the CHLS. Oh, yes, they're not following him. Let's see. There's Redbeard from Pennsylvania. There's Senshi Chan, Private Ripper, and Dubiu. And following up, Shrek T Soviet with a fine beard. So, oh, look at this. PFC from Georgia, the 24th Georgian Cavalry. Oh, goodness. What's going on here? Who's defending? He's defending himself with a cotton bud. Oh, nasty, brutal stab. Look at this blocking going on. And a fine defending going on. Look at this. Who's attacking? Oh, oh my goodness. What was that name? Is that Manimal Rubber? What the hell was that name? I've got to see that name. Mammal Rubber. Yeah, okay. Don't even want to know. As now you can see Breezy with the butt out. Let's see. As the rifle buttage is occurring. Oh, look at that. Fine butt work. He's got to watch out, Breezy. For that reason, barged to the floor by the horse. Oh, God, he's got a horse's arse on his back. Oh, look at that. Brutal murder. Brutal murder of the rubber. He is no more. And needs to get a bayonet fixed if he possibly can. But no, he picks up a sword and moves on. Oh, goodness. In comes the cavalry. Mr. Popo from the 8th Virginian Cavalry. Look at these guys. Don't they look fantastic? As we make our way past random horses. And here is Brigadier General Voltag from the 26th North Carolina with fine beardage. We heartily approve of said beard. So, let's see if we can get an idea of what's going on from a general position. Now you can see these guys over here from North Carolina. North Carolina. You can see they are attacking the likes of the 52nd New York, who are also trying to defend themselves from the West Point Military Academy. And over the top he goes. As there's Mr. Popo, Corporal. So, those guys are defending themselves there. Let's go and have a look at the cannons. We shall take a look at the Confederate cannons. There is First Sergeant Ezio moving his cannons slowly. Look at this. And away it goes. And a kill onto Dark Abyss. Poor Dark Abyss. You can see there, jumping over the cannon. Shot. Or over the fence and then gets shot in the face by a cannon. That's unfortunate. Naps Poutine. And these guys continuing to reload. Oh, there we go. The attack on the cavalry. On the artillery has begun. And coming in to support is John Green. North Carolinian soldier, also Corporal Mr. Popo from the 8th Virginia. You can see these guys defending themselves, and here is Moraine. She's going to binocular them to death. Look out, everyone. Those dangerous binoculars of Staff Adjutant Moraine. Look at that. The cannonball's still continuing to go. Now, obviously, that is a complete anomaly. We're not used to seeing that. The round's been gone more than 5 minutes and Moraine's not dead. But, you know, give it time. Give it time. Things will happen. As over here, who's lost his horse? Recruit Jeff. My name's Jeff. He has lost his horse. And there's Lone Wolfer. Lone Wolf, I should say. Enforcer Lone Wolf. Tried to go in with the butt. But got unfortunately stabbed in the butt. Sadly for him. As here is Veteran Private Rusty. Moving the cannon over, you can see those puffs of smoke at the fence. Is that what he's going to aim for? No. He's going a little bit further to the left. Can we see movement? Over even further. To the big wooden bridge. And away that cannonball flies. Over the wooden bridge. As we'll follow its trajectory. So it would have flown over the top here. Past this tree. And into these fields. Now, let's get an idea of where these boys are. So there is the 2nd Georgian. And Breezy. And here is the 1st CHLS with fine engineering work from Sergeant Major Friedrich. Excellent stuff. Engineer Captain Miku. And the artillery being worked hard by Kylo, Quartermaster Sergeant. Now, you can see the 149th Pennsylvania moving up to support on this man here with a fine sharpshooter rifle. Lovely stuff. And there's Huron, keeping an eye on everything, as it looks like we've lost some of the 3rd US. Oh dear me. There's Praline from Kansas, working together with Miku. And of course the 1st CHLS, trying to hold that right flank. Bit of medicing work being done. There we go, there's the medic. And you can see the engineering work, providing defensive positions for the soldiers. Behind the cannons. Nice gap in the defences for the cannons. And it looks like we just lost Volunteer Apple. Apple has been well and truly sliced and maybe peeled. I'm not sure. Mercenary Titties, I think is what we'll call him. And Mr. Russian War PFC from Georgia. So, let's see. We can find out what's going on, because it's kind of difficult at the moment. Because everybody's quite spread out. The 1st LA, Louisiana, headbanging in their start. Okay, I don't think he approved of the headbanging. And the swords come out, so there might be some punishment. Oh, there we go. There's a quick kick. Never mind. So, as you can see, quite aggressive fellows down there in Louisiana. Now, making their way across the field, under the command of Miku, with the Ace of Spades in her mouth. You can see them making their way. Now, the trouble is, you can see Jeff there. Let's see if we can find out where this melee is occurring. It's difficult because they may already be dead. Octavius. There's Brigadier General Francis of the 5th. Yeah, it's all pretty much over. This is the problem. It's the age-old problem of the caster. CBE can't be everywhere. Looking through his binoculars. Well, actually, I think he's kind of smelling through his binoculars based on his position, but you haven't mind. So let's see if we can find out what's going on as my throat goes a little hoarse. Now, Sergeant Bill. Windows Vista. Who uses Windows Vista in their right mind? Oh dear God. Ouch, down goes Kylo. And somebody's using Netscape, or Nutscrape as it's known. Dear oh dear. I remember those days. Back in days when yeah, okay, let's not even go there. So, here is the CHLS. And these guys making their way out. Using the cover of the crops, of course, as usual. And let's see what's going on. As there is the second. Oh, wow. Oh dear, Ezio killing Private Woodrow. That was a splat and a half for poor old Woodrow. Yeah, he doesn't look impressed. And down goes Sketchers. Oh dear. Not good. And now Miku and the troops are pushing their advantage now. They've cleared off the defences. Uh-oh. The CHLS having problems. Good stuff indeed. Oh, look at this engineering work by Friedrich. Look at this. This is poetry. This is just artwork here from Friedrich. Not only is he providing good earthenworks to stop the cannonballs, but there's cover on top of it in addition, so they can get advantage. So this gentleman here, Tristan XH. Oh, you spammy numpties. Oh, a bunch of numpties. Oh, God, you gotta love them. R.I.P. chat. R.I.P. chat. They're literally like 6-year-old children sometimes. You say, don't do that, and then, yeah, they all do it. Never mind. As Capital Digimar is down. As indeed is the engineer, Miku. I heard a charge. Total Dom will be making his way out. And you can see him making his way through. So let's have a look at our numbers. 7 and 16. So the Union, again, are quite badly outnumbered. They've been pared down to the bone.
Long live the Union.
So,
Union Company, charge!
charge indeed. Charge! And they're charging this Chentona here. So let's just see. Oh, John Green. Ouch! Down he goes. Oh dear. Oh, those cannonballs whistling over the top. And Sergeant Bill. So let's see. Five and 13. All charge! Charge! Let's see. CHLS. Oh, that's one down. Total Dom intercepted by cannonball from Rusty. A fine shot indeed. So. Let's see if we can find out. Aha! And no more reloads. Out come the weapons. Oh. He's got a slight advantage, because he's got a 6-shooter. And now you can see them getting into it as the Confederacy wins the round. And we move on to the next one. And we are back. Oh, look at this. He's trying to get on the back of the horse. That's not going to work out. You can see these guys moving out with the cannons. And we're seeing some horn work. Over here, who's the hornist? Recruit Jeff! Oh, submarine horse. There we go. So we'll leave him to get on with it. And now we shall check on the guys moving out. The 1st Kentucky, Colonel Carlos. And at the back is, of course, 2nd Lieutenant Man-Bear Pig. And the best combination of mammals, obviously. As poor old English god Xander is dead already. Now, look at that. Colonel Carlos sliced to bits by TTR PFC. And these guys having a few technical problems. Look at this. Rebel Axe taking down Frosty, and cavalry now getting involved. Oh, this is brutal. Brutal things going on here. And the North Carolinian Regiment. The guys here from the 52nd New York. People are being lost all over the place. Oh, a stab into poor Froggy DA. Ouch. Froggy is no more. He is now ribbetless. Poor Froggy. So, you can see here, SEO continuing to load the cannon. You can see the North Carolinians. No! Oh dear. Shot down goes that man. As the engineering work from Chef Naz continues, fine North Carolinian engineering. Always a pleasure to see. Now, Jester JC taken down. The 24th MO. That's not good. From the Army of the South. Here we go, look at this. Union Brigade, 149th. And here, Captain Redbeard, complete with Redbeard. As Volunteer Apple is also sliced up on the battlefield. Oh dear, this doesn't sound good. What's going on in here? Who's in here? So you can see the 18th US, West Point Military Academy, the CHLS, and these guys kind of pinned down. There's Revelax in a difficult position. And the question is, who is he pinned down by? It's the 2nd Georgian. And he's losing people left, right and centre. As you can see here, Jeb Bush trying to avoid those bullets coming in from the white barn across the river. Random Horse. Hello, Random Horse. And it looks like these guys are now retreating. Now, as a result of that, this could be the opportunity for the guys in the white barn opposite to move across. You can see they're still losing people in the West Point Military Academy. As, oh dear, we've just lost multiple cadets and a couple of people off of the 1st Kansas. Let's see, here is the 1st Kentucky. Don't they look wonderful? Complete with the standard headbang. Oh, correction. Poor old Leahy is not looking so wonderful anymore. Oh, and then a quick mid teabag as well. And Cadet Taj Knight is needing some medicing. Need some medicing. Need a medic. Got to keep up. Shout for the medic. Shout for the medic. Do they have a medic? There we go. Lieutenant Colonel Vivian. Fine medicing work from that lady. Kept the man alive. But may not last for long. We'll have to wait and see. So, Octavius Colonel of Louisiana moving forward with other members of his regiment, and you can see them opening fire on the boys coming across the field. This is going to be a difficult situation for them. And there's the cannon. There's Fidranth. And Sventian. And Dubio. W. You can see, look at this. Oh dear. There's the bleeding. The W is bleeding badly. As you can see, twitching around. Man, bear, pig is murdered. It's only a matter of time before this man bleeds to death. Although I have to say the bayonet probably helped. And now they're finishing off the remainders. Whoops-a-daisy. Reloading on charge. Rip. So, let's have a look at our numbers. 15 and 24. So, it's still relatively close. As you can see, the medic work continues. Lieutenant Colonel Vivian of the 1st Kentucky. Doesn't she look lovely? As Dom Dog is taken down. Now, here is Mercenary Genjan. And up ahead, the 1st CHLS. Look at these guys moving forward, deciding, are they going to go down the side of the river, or are they looking for a spot to cross? Oh dear, total Dom taken down by Mr. Russian War from the other side. Look at that, the distance they're firing. That was a fine shot indeed. Now, if we look here, here is about one of the few places they can cross. And that's exactly what they're going to do. The CHLS, there we go, the advance command being given. And these guys, and this fellow at the back here, Mercenary Genjan, taking a little bit of time. Oh dear, medicing needed. Sergeant Bill is bleeding badly. Sergeant Bill is bleeding badly. He goes looking for a medic. He's looking for a medic. It's not going to go well for Sergeant Bill. It could be the end for Sarge. As now he's not catching up with his others, members of his regiment. And it could be the end for Bill. As he's bleeding badly, as you can see those little mists of blood behind him. The epic run of Bill. This could be the final march of the Bill. As we follow him. He's trying to catch up with the boys, but the boys aren't waiting. Can Bill make it? He goes for a quick no, he was going to go for a quick across that river. And this is going to be a difficult jump for him. Oh, a fine jump, even though he's bleeding badly. Can he make it? As Octavius, Colonel of Louisiana, is taken down. The bleeding of the Bill, bloody Bill, continues to bleed. Can he make it? This is it, he's running. So can he get to his guys in time? The guys are now fighting it out. Hermann Goering taken down by PFC Naga. And here he arrives. Gets out the rifle. A little bit of rifle work. Misses. Oh, and down he goes. And is he going to get the salute for the healing? He needs to heal. Who needs to heal? Oh, there's nobody to heal. Oh, no. Oh, Bill. Poor Bill. Oh, what a tragedy. And Digmar is the only one left standing. Such a tragedy. Now, here is the GA. Multiple members of the Georgian. And there we go, the all charge is given. I heartily approve of the charging. Charge! So, let's go on and see how these guys get on. It was so sad to see poor old bloody Bill there die. After so much running to get that important medicing, there was no one left to medic. Digimar taken down. Who's this? It's Kylo. Oh, stabbed in the bottom. Or shot, in fact. Oh dear. Never mind. So, let's go on to the next round. Well, here we are at the spawn of the Union Army. And aggressive engineering is occurring already, courtesy of Sergeant Jaden. Look at all these guys fixing their bayonets from the 52nd New York. And there is Komatsuba, or Zuska, I should say, from the 52nd New York. As there we go, the horses are assassinated. Now that the cannons have their position. I'm not sure why he's building that there when the cannons are there, but, you know, something for these guys to hide behind. As that's exactly what Wilson is doing. And we've got these guys here. Engineer Captain Huon. They're beating this guy away. Be gone, Brigadier General Levy. And there, of course, is PFC Wenzel. Oh dear, silly goings on. Oh, look at that. Oh, now that's interesting. There's a mortar there not being used. But defences are being put into position by the Colonel Jester JC of the 24th MO. Oh dear. Let's see. Here is Frosty. Now these are the guys who are taking pot shots at the guys coming across the river. Dark Hashman, Louisiana Lieutenant Colonel, getting the boys together because they've got to try and make an attack.
Is that all you got?
As here you can see, there's Cosmos. We call him Cosmos, it's easier. Brandon and Pye taken down. Out comes the pistol. Oh, gets a shot and dies quickly. Brutally taken down. As now you can see PFC Franz. Oh, behind you. Okay, possibly not. It's cavalry. This is the problem. Cavalry comes charging into the woods to take down the remaining members. Look at that brutal slicing into the members of the 52nd New York. Look at that. And here the 8th Virginia have survived intact. Supported by the 5th GA at the back. Volunteer Gibbs. Cullen Bohan. Now, let's see if we can find out what else is going on. Because Volunteer Gibbs is now moving from one side to the other. There's Kilroy. Taken down. Whoops-a-daisy. Major Dinkelberg killed by Recruit Cone from Virginia. Now, down goes Rebel Axe, killed by Hadrian. Fine horn work from Recruit Jeff. Excellent horn work. Underwater possible horn work, we'll have to see. As Wenzel has bled out poor old Captain Haroon. So Recruit Jeff from the 8th Virginia. Poor Jeff is on his own. Gonna do some horn work. There's a nice shot from Whitman, takes down multiple members of Pennsylvania, and oh my god. What is it with Mountain Blade players? They just can't stand still for more than 2 seconds. Fantastic. As Miku is getting all the boys together. As Dom Dog taking a pot shot at the enemy. Riding around. As you can see, cavalry starting to come flying in. Charge. As Recruit Cone going in for a slice and a dice. Those fine long reach sabres of the cavalry. Down goes another. This is brutal. Oh, look at that. Man Bear Pig also finished off. Dom Dog also killed. As Captain Miku is defending herself with fine sabre work. Unfortunately, not enough. She is now taken down by Targ Knight. Now. Whoops-a-daisy. Apparently there's a big line coming from the right. So that's good to know. Now this could be the big line. Difficult to say. And this extremely big line from the 149th Pennsylvania. There's T-Shrek. And Random Horse. Now up here by the signposts you have Tristan XH, Friedrich and Taj. So, the artillery continues. Sir, Kylo, fixing bayonet. Wenzel. Look at this. As the attacking continues. The slicing and the dicing. There's Targ Knight with a fine kill onto Jester. And now he's trying to take out the horses so they can't move the cannons. There we go. Let's see. Cadet Targ. Or Taj. Going in for a slice. Oh, gets a slice onto the artilleryman. The artilleryman's now bleeding. This could be a dangerous thing, and Taj is finally taken down. Oh, cannonballs everywhere. As Brigadier General Levy is surviving. As down goes Wilson. Team killed, unfortunately. As Sensei Chan takes some cover. So, let's see. Sir continues to aim. And here is Tristan XH. Ouch! Brigadier General Levy sliced by John Green. And here is Moraine moving in. Look at this. Slicing and dicing with Moraine. And the final kill with Moraine. And we move on to the next round. Well, this is unusual. We haven't seen a map like this for quite a while. On North and South, a snow map. And Staff Adjutant Moraine. Should be easy to spot people on this map. Let's just say that. So. Let's have a look at the boys all move out. With Brigadier General Voltag. His fine beard. Interesting. As now we're moving up and having a look at the engineer. There's the Engie.
Send them Yankees back to hell.
And there's Chef Naz. Look at that. Engineering work par excellence by Chef Naz. Putting in those all-important earthenwork defences. Thank you. There's Whitman. Loading the fine cannon. That's taking a pot shot at his enemy. Now, oh goodness me, poor old Ultrazilla taken down by Killer Rabbit. And Moraine sniffing around. Looking for an opportunity to kill people. And it looks like the cavalry has got in for a bit of a slice and a dice on the likes of the 8th Virginia. And they have claimed some casualties. And here is Brandon and Pye. Now unfortunately sliced. Courtesy of the 8th Virginian Cavalry. So. Let's see, as Colonel Octavius is moving out. Oh, look at this. And a horse slice occurring. Recruit Jeff slicing his man to the floor. And finally killing Thomas. And moving out with the horn. The victory horn. The horn of victory. The horn of plenty. The one that's probably going to get him shot any minute now. Wow, decked his horse with one punch. That's impressive. Some impressive skills there from Recruit Jeff. So. Whoa, Nelly. Wow. And there is the commentator's curse completely. There's multiple members of the CHLS have just been taken down. Ouch. Lovely shot there. So, Sergeant Bill of Colors, the brave Bloody Bill from previous round. W, Shrek T Soviet, and Redbeard. Sensi-chan with fine drumming work. Now, let's have a look, because we got 39 and 41. So it's very equal right now, I have to say. Now, obviously, it looks like Fidrant's been doing a little bit. Oh, goodness. Whitman again with multiple kills with the cannonball into more members of the poor CHLS, including Miku. Oh, dear. The poor CHLS, they really should have moved. And Bill, the last survivor of the CHLS. Oh dear, that's a horrible place to die. Look at that. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a horrible way to end your life. Never mind. Oh well. As Jeb Bush has bled to death courtesy of Pop-Tart Warrior. Charge indeed. Whoops daisy. Oh, cannibals! As there goes Shrek Soviet's head. Intercepted a la cannonball. Aimbot, he says. Aimbot! No, just inability to duck. Oh, what's going on here? A sorcerer, it's the West Point Military Academy. And they're up against the North Carolinian Regiment. Oh, does he get time to fix his bayonet? He has, but it doesn't do him any good. The Zortist gets taken down. And here is Natchil up against the man with a bayonet. This could be a dodgy situation. Oh, look at that. A bleed onto the enemy. And a kill. Whoa, look at that. A Moraine with a kill onto Natchil.
Try me.
Wow, Moraine's actually killed somebody. Who would have thunk it? As Gunmaster and Sir Gun from the New York Regiment. Here you can see the 52nd. 24 and 27. And here is Brigadier General Levy getting into a punch-up. Look at this. Punching skills coming in from a Brigadier General. He's decided to draw his sword now. As here's Sir defending himself. Ouch! As Brigadier General Levy gets taken down. Team killed. Oh, Volunteer Apple. Nice couple of team kills. He's bleeding to death. So his teammate deals. His enemy just has to stand there and wait for the inevitable bleed to finish him off. As Sir Sam and Franz get taken down by another cannonball. Volunteer Apple is in trouble and very soon will drop dead at the control of his cannon. It's only a matter of time for the Apple. Can he reload in time? As Praline is dead. Killed by Volunteer Samuel. Can he get another one? There we go. Out goes the artillery. And he still continues, despite the bleeding. As here is Jaden doing fine work. Oh, look at that! They're going for that artillery howitzer. And Volunteer Apple, waiting for the inevitable, maybe, continues to load his cannon, or his howitzer. As the bleeding continues, oh, that was close. And now he gets onto the horse. And it's only a matter of time before the bleed takes him. He's charging into battle with his bayonet stick. Or so, with his loading stick and plunger. This could be the final moment. As down goes Moraine. Can he get a kill? Oh, it's so close. Volunteer Apple. Hoping to get that all-important kill. But sadly not. The Apple is down. Fighting amongst the troops there. As Recruit Jeff gets killed as well. Nice pistol shot from Warrior. Into the enemy. Here is Chef Naz continuing his engineering work. So let's have a look. 6 versus 20. God, the Union really haven't had a good time with it today. And there you can see the Pennsylvanians, Kansas, and the CHLS. So. There we go. There's the all charge, boys and girls. And look at this. This defensive position. It's fantastic, isn't it? Great work done by the engineer. And this is the run across the snow following Johnny Gatt. He is the leader. He is out in front. Oh, or is he? There's a bit of wood chopping going on here. Somebody thinks he's playing Minecraft. Oh dear, poor Daniel take it. Oh my goodness. What's going on there? Poor old Daniel. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. And we shall be back at you for more very soon. Take care.